Hello viewers, JM Auto Repair here again with another video. Today I have a Dash Ram 1500 with a 5.2 liter engine. It's basically the same for 5.9 and some other. So this vehicle got stuck on the road. It shut down while it was driving, and it sounds like there is no spark, or there is no compression. Sometimes compression sounds kind of like no spark sometimes. So in this case, for me, sounds like there is no spark. So the first thing I'm gonna be checking is ignition coil right there. I'm gonna see if what I'm gonna do is, because I'm here by myself, I'm gonna crack the engine and I'm gonna install the tester right there. Here I'm gonna take out the wire and then I'm gonna install the tester, and I'm gonna get my camera to record. I'm gonna crank the engine for a few seconds, and I'm gonna come to my camera to check if there is spark. If there is no spark, I already know that this thing has failed, or either the electrical connection has problems, in case if that is the problem. So I'm gonna see what's going on. Okay, back here in the engine again, and definitely the ignition coil is good because the video is showing spark. So the ignition coil is has spark. So the next step is I'm gonna be checking this wire all the way to the distributor, and for me to do that, what I'm gonna do is this wire here, I'm gonna disconnect it from the distributor right there, and I'm gonna install that tester, and I'm gonna go back inside the car again and crank it, and come back here to see the video and see if it has spark. All right, and that's the tester right there, already installed in the wire coming from the ignition coil. And my friend is gonna crank the engine for me right now, so it's gonna be better for me to see it here. Dele. Una vez más. One more time. Alright, I don't know if the camera was able to see, but there is spark coming out of this wire. There is spark right there. So this wire is sending spark to the distributor. So the distributor is the suspected component at this point. Alright, the next step I'm gonna be taking is this wire here, because this is easy to take it out because it's in the front here. I'm gonna be taking out this wire from the spark plug, and I'm gonna install the tester right there to find out if any spark is coming from the distributor to here. I'm gonna do that right now. Now I don't have anybody to crank the engine for me, so I'm gonna go back to the engine and I'm gonna come back here. Okay, back here again, and there is no spark. The video shows no spark coming from this wire to the spark plug. And now guess what? I'm gonna repeat the same step again that I just did, because my friend just came, and he's gonna crank the engine for me so I can see it better here. Now I want to say something. The reason why I'm repeating this is because someone else is gonna crank the engine for me right now, and it's better to see it physically, even though the camera helps a lot, but it's better to see it physically. Dele. Alright, confirmed. No spark at all as the video showed before. So next, I'm gonna be installing the tester directly on the distributor, since there is no spark here, to rule out the wires. That's what I'm gonna do next. Alright, so I'm on the driver's side here, and that's the tester right there. I took out one of the wires from the distributor, and in place of the wire, I installed the tester right there, and see if there is a spark coming out of the distributor directly. So to eliminate the wires as suspected components. Vaya a dármela por favor, la última vez. I'll get it as close as I can. Voy a tenerlo lo más cerca que pueda. Ya. Quítale la llave. Okay, there is a little bit of a spark coming coming out, but very poor, almost nothing. So at this point, it seems like the distributor is bad. Very little spark. Now, some of you might be asking, how come there is a little bit of a spark on one side and there is nothing on the other side? Well, in my experience, I'm gonna be predicting something, and I hope I'm not wrong, but sometimes the distributor cap, the small pilot where every wire goes, sometimes they wear out unevenly, and the ones that are not entirely bad, those still fire a little bit of a spark, and that's why you get a little bit of spark on one side, but not enough to run the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what else I can do. Also, I want to say that I will not be checking the electrical connector on the distributor, since there is a little bit of a spark on some wires, so that tells me that I don't have to check the electrical connector on the distributor. Okay, update. I'm gonna install this rotor cap here. See how beautiful it looks inside, and it goes exactly on this position like this, exactly like this. It goes inside there because it's back there. I already took that one off, but I only took 2 wires out on both sides because I needed to place the screwdriver. See, because those are Phillips right there, as you can see, Phillips on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this. I'm gonna go ahead and take the wires out and put it on this one by one. Do not pull out 2 or 3 because you might get confused, and then it's gonna be a problem. The old one right there. Okay, I'm gonna be pulling one by one and put it on the new one, and that's all I'm gonna be doing right now. Very easy. I'm gonna pull one by one and then putting it over here at the same time. Now I want to take a look on how this looks like. It's all burnt. It's all burnt right there, but it's see the white part, that's all burned already. That is not good. This is the old one. Super quemados, no sirven. And this is number 1 here. That's the number 1 right there. It has the number right there. So if you get lost, then it's very easy. You look for the numbers. This is number 1, number 2, then it's number 7, then number 5 here, then number 6, then goes number 3, then number 4 here, and number 8. That's how it goes. Okay, update. It's getting a little bit dark here already. It took me some time to install the distributor cap, since it's kind of deep inside there. But anyway, I want to crank the engine for the first time after I install the distributor cap. I want to do it on the front of the camera because that's the whole idea. That's what the people like to see to solve their problems. So let's see what happens. Alright, up and running. Very good. Alright, truck is up and running right now. So the distributor was the problem. I just replaced the cap, the one where the wires go. I did not replace the wires, or either I did not replace the coil, anything like that. And the coil right there is kind of dark over here already, but car is up and running. It's running very smoothly. Very good. Now, something very important to mention. When it comes to the electrical part, I did not have to check the electrical connector, let's say on the distributor, for example, since there was some spark coming out of some wires, a little bit, but there was neither in the ignition coil, since there was a spark there. So all those things tell you what to do and what you don't have to do. Gracias por ver el video y que Dios los bendiga a todos. Thanks for watching and God bless you all.